So L&T Technology Services just dropped their latest quarterly numbers. And on the surface, things look pretty good. But when you dig just a little bit deeper, you find this fascinating story of soaring success in one area and some pretty serious headwinds in another. So let's break down what's really happening at LTTS.
Here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with the headline scorecard, then dive into the surprising segment that's become a real growth engine. After that, we'll tackle those headwinds in mobility, see how AI fits into their future, and then wrap it all up with the company's official outlook.
All right, first up, the Q1 scorecard. Let's get right into the headline numbers that tell us how LTTS is performing right now.
Right off the bat, that's a pretty solid number, 13.6% revenue growth compared to this time last year. It just goes to show that even with some choppiness in the market, the company's long-term trajectory is still definitely pointing up.
And this is a sign of real momentum. Get this, for the third straight quarter, LTTS has signed over $200 million in large new contracts. That kind of consistency, it signals a really healthy pipeline of future work.
And that TCV figure is so important. It's not just about the money they're making today. It's a forward-looking metric that shows the total value of business they've locked in for the years ahead. It's really a crucial sign of a healthy sales engine.
So where is all of this growth actually coming from? Well, let's break down the business segments, and we've got to start with the undisputed star of the quarter, sustainability. I mean, this division is just firing on all cylinders.
The numbers here really speak for themselves. The sustainability segment is up a massive 16.4% year over year. And what's more, it's still accelerating, growing 4.1% from just the previous quarter. This incredible growth led to a huge milestone. For the first time ever, the sustainability segment crossed $100 million in revenue in a single quarter. That officially makes it a $400 million a year business just on its current run rate. And this success isn't just some fluke. It's being fueled by really strong demand in big industries like oil and gas and consumer packaged goods. Plus, they're ramping up major deals they've already won. In fact, more than half of the company's big new deals this quarter came from this one segment alone.
Okay, but it wasn't all good news. Let's pivot now to the mobility segment, because this is where the company is navigating some serious headwinds, especially in its automotive business. There's this real push and pull happening inside mobility right now. The automotive sector is kind of in flux, right? Clients are hitting the pause button amid all this uncertainty over EVs versus traditional engines. But at the same time, other parts of the business, like trucks, aerospace, and rail, they're still growing, and that provides a really vital counterbalance.
You know, the company's CEO, Amit Chadha, he addressed this head-on. He acknowledged the short-term pauses and delays, but he framed them as a temporary situation, suggesting a return to growth after a couple more quarters. It's a really transparent look at a real challenge they're facing.
So, with one segment going strong and another one facing challenges, where does LTTS see its future growth coming from? Well, that brings us to the tech segment, and this is where the company is placing a massive bet on artificial intelligence.
The centerpiece of this whole strategy is their new AI platform, which they're calling PLX AI. And look, this isn't just another buzzword. It's a real framework designed to help their clients develop and launch new products much, much faster, using smart, automated workflows.
And they are seriously putting their money where their mouth is. The company has filed over 200 patents just related to AI, they've opened a new cutting-edge design center in Texas, and they've completed a major acquisition to boost their software capabilities. These are tangible, strategic moves.
Okay, so after weighing the booming sustainability segment, the challenged mobility segment, and the forward-looking tech segment, what's the overall outlook? Well, the company has laid out a path of what I'd call cautious optimism. The company's official guidance really reflects this. They're still projecting double-digit revenue growth for the year, and they expect the second half to be stronger than the first. And while they say clients are still being cautious, LTTS sees the market stabilizing, and that gives them confidence in their long-term goals. And this brings us to the main takeaway here. It's the power of having a balanced portfolio. With one segment absolutely soaring, another navigating some serious turbulence, and a third building for the future, LTTS's diversification is providing real resilience in a pretty uncertain market.
And so, this leaves us with the big question for the year ahead. They've got the strategy in place, a diversified business, and a heavy investment in AI. Now the challenge is to execute and prove that they can successfully convert the current market headwinds into future tailwinds for growth.